Hello, everyone. My name is Adebola Adepiyoye, and I'm the project officer at the Ontario Coalition for Better Childcare. Today, I will be sharing a preliminary report on what we've done so far on the WAGE project. We started the WAGE project in November 2021. So what is the WAGE project? So WAGE project is a new project at the Ontario Coalition for Better Childcare with a focus on centering the voices of racialized mothers and educators in shaping childcare response and recovery in Ontario. WAGE project is funded by Women and Gender Equality Canada's Feminist Response and Recovery Fund. The main objective of WAGE project is to listen to racialized educators and mothers in childcare and family programs, build an ongoing relationship with them to work collaboratively to create program and policy recommendations to the government. The WAGE project will help us to understand the different ways that diverse group experience childcare barriers during the pandemic, and it will also support a feminist response and recovery from the current impacts of COVID-19. We have three stages in the WAGE project. We have the literature review and sector scan stage. We have the community consultation stage, and then the working group stage. At the literature review stage, we were looking for relevant information related to the project. We got peer-reviewed articles, we got non-profit sector reports, and we got childcare and family support reports and public health reports that are all relevant to the WAGE project. At the sector scan stage, we reached out to community organizations, colleges, and we asked them for relevant resources they could share with us that are relevant to the WAGE project. Some of them referred us to other organizations, and some of them shared some very great resources with us. So we got some findings from the literature review that we did. From the Association of Municipalities Ontario, we found out that more funding and employment in childcare sector, particularly in Northern Ontario and rural communities, will be very helpful to attract and retain skilled workforce to create economic growth. And the Public Health Agency of Canada identified that there are no consistent race-based data across Canada. The Women and the Pandemics report from Canadian Women's Foundation also showed that pandemic recovery has to take a feminist approach, considering intersectional gendered implications for social and economic recovery. The SHE Recovery report also reviewed that the pandemic has expanded the existing inequities of women, including racialized women, low-income women, women living with disabilities, and women in rural communities. At the stage 2 of the consultations, we invited racialized women and educators, and we listened to their experiences in childcare programs across Ontario. We had consultations with women in Greater Toronto area, in York Region, in Northern Ontario, Central Ontario, and Southwestern Ontario. Altogether, we have reached over 100 women and educators in Ontario. Yes, we would not have been able to achieve successful consultations without the support of amazing partners. We're grateful to all of them: Connections Early Years and Family Centers, Seneca Early Childhood Education Black Students Association, Compass Early Learning and Care, Women of Dignity International, Women's Supports Network of York Region, Rose of Sharon Services for Young Mothers, Family Support Institute Ontario, Francophone organizations, Association of Early Childhood Education Ontario, and Community of Black ECs. We're very grateful for your support, for your ongoing support. Thank you very much. And yes, what are the benefits to our partners? This is a collaborative way to dismantle racism in the child and family sector. Our partners have access to the findings that we get on the WAGE project. And this is also a substantial form of advocacy for these organizations, and we will continue to have their names published as we go on the WAGE project. If any organization is interested in partnering with us on the WAGE project, please feel free to send an email to us at the Ontario Coalition for Better Childcare. We're more than happy to set up a call with you to understand how we can work collaboratively to strengthen the WAGE project. So what are the things that people who have attended our consultations have said? Okay, so some of them have said these things that we see on the screen. Thank you to the Ontario Coalition for Better Childcare for embarking on this kind of project. I want my voice heard, and I hope that this project will lead to that. I wanted to increase the time for conversations. I am not alone. I am happy to get a chance to share my story, and I'm looking forward to see the change that this project will bring. We're also looking forward to that. So yeah, and yeah, other people have also said that the support, intervention, and policy change cannot be the same for everyone, but we all can fight anti-racism as a collective. I have been struggling with my mental health, but I feel some relief talking about my experience. Newcomer families are experiencing severe isolation and mental health deterioration due to a lack of ability to manage online programming. The government still does not understand the historical and intergenerational trauma and impact on Indigenous people. Racism is a big issue in childcare sector and stakeholders are not paying enough attention to it. The general view of childcare early on and family programs is not the Indigenous view. These are things that participants have said during the consultations. We have also been able to get started a digital story on the WAGE project to create more awareness about some of the issues that racialized mothers and educators face in childcare. 6 people who have participated in our consultations have come together with the support of the Association of Early Childhood Education Ontario to learn how to share their experiences through script writing, voiceovers, and personal images. This part of our project is ongoing, and if anyone is interested in sharing your story, in doing a script or voiceovers, we're more than happy to support you with the help of the AECEO team. Feel free to reach out to us, and all of those videos are on our YouTube channel. You can also find them on our website. Some of them are in English and some of them are in French. Feel free to watch the videos, share the videos, leave comments if you want to. Yes. And then we have also had province-wide consultations with families, parents, and educators who identify as racialized. And this has been made possible by the support of the AECEO, the FSIO, and also the Francophone organizations who are partnering with us on the WAGE project. We're grateful for all your support. So what are the outcomes and the impacts on the WAGE project so far? Yeah, we have seen more awareness on COVID-19 impact on women and educators. We have also seen increasing understanding of inequities in childcare sector. We're having increased relationships, engagement, and interest in advocacy, and we're seeing increased interest in sharing stories and experiences through the digital storytelling. Yes, so we are now at the working group phase of the project. We started in September 2022 recruiting working group members, and this will continue until April 2024. So interested participants have been invited and asked to apply, and we have selected 17 working group members that we're going to be working with from now until April 2022. The working group members are going to be working together collaboratively to create a program and policy recommendation. They will be identifying ongoing racism and oppression at program level and making recommendations to shift to a culture of anti-racist, decent work, and inclusive programming. They will also be responding to diverse voices and experiences of racialized mothers and educators, articulating policy recommendations to shift childcare policy dialogue at both provincial and at the federal level. Yes, so we have done the call for applicants. We have selected 17 people who will be committing 8 hours a month for the next 19 months. These people will engage in collaborative work, co-creating program and policy recommendations. They will be organizing community mobilization forums with MP and MPPs, and all work will be done virtually. And the working group members will receive an honorarium of $35 an hour for their time commitment. Selected applicants have been contacted. So yeah, are there any other questions? Feel free to reach out to us at the Ontario Coalition for Better Childcare. We're more than happy to answer your questions. You can email Kim Mantulak, who is our membership and admin coordinator at the OCBCC, at kim@childcareontario.org, and you can reach out to me, Adebola Adefuye at adebola@childcareontario.org. The wage project is still ongoing. This is only a preliminary report. We're still going to be sharing more reports as we go on the project. But feel free to reach out to us. Feel free to follow us on all our social media pages on Facebook, on Instagram, and check out our website for more information about the wage project. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.